What is up, fucks? We're not doing things normally tonight. Things are gonna get weird. Because, like, how do I explain this? I'm watching Emberlin's videos for the past couple days, but I was too pissed off to say anything. Let's put it that way. It had been a misstep of mine to open my mouth without letting it ride, I guess you'd call it. Like, I know she went to the hospital, and I know her lady issues. Shit's going on, and that sucks. But I also watched that video she did called Hater Nation. So, yeah. When is she gonna understand that it's not that she's fat? It's not that she's fat, it's her behavior. It's her constant disregard of her health, her behavior, her, I don't know, her just constant, the world revolves around me behavior. And then she immediately wants us to just cover her in hugs and kisses, 'cause she's pissed around this much and fucked off her shit that she should have been doing to take care of her own health. But now that the other shoe is dropped and she's sick, we're supposed to fawn all over her when she didn't want to listen to us when she should have been taking care of herself. Basically, she wants an audience who's Becky. We pay her, we tell her she's great when she's not doing what she's supposed to health-wise, and when she fucking falls, when her health fails, we're supposed to tell her everything's gonna be okay, don't worry, you're the greatest. Okay. Okay, well then don't get a connection with your audience. Don't get emotional and don't do live streams for hours with your audience. Don't tell us about your well-being. Don't tell us about your sickness. Don't tell us about any of your shit. Don't tell us about your hopes and your dreams, or your fuzzy little cares, what you aspire in life. Don't tell us little secrets that you wanted to be when you grow up. Don't fucking tell us. Don't tell us anything. Don't tell us how you feel alone. Nothing. Don't. Shh. Don't tell us shit. It's your fucking behavior. Yeah. And oh my fucking God, at the end of Hater Nation, when you talked about how that we're picking on people with mental health issues. Bitch, don't you dare do it again. Don't you dare start acting like you are the premier fucking czar of mental health again, because I will fucking karate chop this entire table in half with how pissed I am at you. You even said when they gave you the anxiety medication, you didn't even start taking it on time. Proving again, you don't take shit seriously. You don't take fucking things seriously. You probably don't even know the fucking side effects for any of your fucking mental medication. Just the shit for your mental health. Not anything else. Just the 2 medications for your mental health. You probably don't even know the side effects for it, do you? Probably not. You just act like you know everything. And you always pull that victim card. Everyone hates me because I'm fat. It has nothing to do with you being fat. And I love how you're like, oh, we're the only ones who get made fun of. Nobody else on YouTube has channels like this. Bitch, move on. Just move the fuck on, because you know what? Tell that shit to Jeffree Star and watch your ass get put under the table. Just, oh God, you've not shopped around. Because any beauty community can tell you, you are out of your mind. Jeffree Star, oh, Jeffree Star will tell you about some hate. Some vindictive, hateful people. Seriously. It's always you. I get more hate than anybody on the internet. Shut the fuck up. It's like when you said the nurses were shocked at the amount of blood. Bitch. My mother's a nurse, and I used to do medical billing. There ain't a goddamn thing emergency room nurses are shocked by except for stupidity. That's the only thing they ever get shocked by, is how stupid people are. Good Lord, on a good night, they see insertions, which is enough said with that, gunshot wounds, car crashes, broken bones. Domestic disturbances are my favorite, because ain't no one coming out of there without a bottle thrown at them or a knife. Good Lord. Then you got the meth heads, the crack heads. And that's just for shits and giggles. We haven't even got past dinner yet. That's when the good ones come in. Fires. Girl, a little bit of blood coming out of your crotch, and I know it was a lot, but compared to the shit those nurses go through, your crotch blood was not even on their radars. They probably just thought, oh my God, is she not even trying to make it easy for us? Yeah. I highly doubt the nurses were that shocked. You were just probably freaking out. And they were acting, trying to calm you down to stop freaking out. Nurses are never shocked by shit except for anything but stupidity. Trust me. Oh, trust me. I worked in a hospital. That's what they always told me. We don't get shocked by much but stupidity. That was the tagline for the emergency room. Mainly because of the insertions. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways. I just love the way you just shook your head like this in the video. Really? You wanted to address Hater Nation? Congratulations. Oh, and another thing, I don't get fucking paid for this, so I'm not cashing any checks. I do this for shits and giggles. Yeah. What's that tell you? I don't give a shit. I just don't give a fuck. It's not that you're fat, it's that you're an asshole. It's that you don't care about yourself, but you whine and cry that you do. And then we try to act like we care and try to give you the means and cheering support to do it, and you still fuck around. You never do it. Ever. It's miraculous. I've never seen anyone say how many times they've wanted to get better and never have done it. I think crackheads got a better time, you get a better success rate than you. Seriously. And crackheads, they relapse if they feel the wind one time when they're sober. They walk out of rehab, the wind blows, and they're fucking bam. They're trying to find that rock again. But I really think crackheads have a better success rate than you do. I'm serious. You just that whole hater nation bullshit, you just sat there and swung your head around like you were Miss Queen shit. And you can't even put a honey bun down. You can't even see a honey bun and be like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't, I'm on a diet. But you acted like you knew you was damn fucking on top of the world queen shit. That was adorable. I like how you got sleep apnea. Wow. That's crazy. Didn't you say you didn't have sleep apnea? That's nuts. So, you now have sleep apnea? But you said before you didn't. I just think it's crazy. This one appointment has now created, I think it was three different things people were saying that they thought you had. Sleep apnea. What was it? Sleep apnea, thyroid issues, and the crotch problems. That's crazy. That is really nuts. And just to let you know, I've had problems with my lady bits since I was in 6th grade when I hit puberty. Pain was horrendous. I had hemorrhagic cysts. I used to have to leave school whenever I hit my period because I could not stop the flow. Just had to go home. The pain was horrendous. I was hunched over in pain for 3 days at the beginning of my period. Completely in the fetal position. Yeah. It was horrible. Then I had endometriosis. You know, blood can, the lining can be on the inside and the outside of your uterus. Didn't know that either. But it hurts like a bitch. I had to get my uterus, get a full hysterectomy in my 20s, which apparently doesn't happen very often. Your uterus has to be really shitty for that to happen. I just wanted it gone. I didn't really care. But I at least got 2 kids before that happened. Which is turning a frown upside down, honestly, if you think about it. My lady parts have been cursed ever since I got them. Or at least until they activated, I guess you could say. I asked the doctor after the surgery's done if he put them in a pine box and took them and buried them on holy land and then did an exorcism to make sure they were pretty much dead. Because they've been evil to me ever since they activated, I guess. I'm using the word activated, but pretty much when puberty hit, they've been trying to kill me. Hemorrhagic cysts are the best. Really are. If you're having this problems with your lady parts, just wait. It gets a lot better. It really gets better. Hope you're not planning to have kids. I'm sure you can adopt. A lot of people don't want their kids these days. God, I hope you don't have kids. We'll have to hear about your fucking kids all the time. Anyways. I didn't want to hear about any of her bullshit. I didn't think I could literally care about any of it. And plus, she's acting like she's gonna die. It's your lady parts. Yes, your lady parts can kill you. I honestly think when your lady parts activate, they're trying to kill you. They're definitely trying to kill you. I think that's what your lady parts are there for, to kill you. But I think she went a little too far by putting those disgusting pictures up. We don't need to watch that shit. A lot of us who have problems with our lady parts could understand the imagery she was explaining. We didn't need to see half that shit. And I also like how some of her little sheep-minded friends and the things are like, yeah, you put those up, but your Hater Nation people will be like, well, why did you have to show us that disgusting stuff? So the one time we ask for evidence, you know, when she's talking out of her ass, we can't get the evidence. When it's her talking out of her ass, we go like, where's the receipts? So this time she wants to give us evidence. When it's blood out of her crotch is when she decides to show evidence. This is appropriate evidence, yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all are fucking retarded. Yeah, because now's the appropriate time to give evidence. Not when we ask for they that hit her up in her DMs saying these horrible things to her. No, not those. No. Bloody crotch pictures. Those are perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What were we thinking? Bloody crotch pictures absolutely were appropriate. We're just being butthurt that we have evidence. So we can't drag her through the dirt for being a liar. What is wrong with you fucking people? Some of you people smoke way too much crack. I'm all for day drinking and everything, but you guys need to stop. The fact that you don't understand the difference between evidence when she talks out of her ass. Yeah, they keep saying all these mean things to me in my DMs. Show us the DMs. Miraculously, they're quiet again. No DMs. No evidence. That's all we wanted. And then now, she's in the ER. She shows all these pictures. Then shows us bloody blood, crotch pictures, toilet pictures, the fucking gross pictures. Because she wanted to prove it. That she wants to prove. Talking out of her ass about everybody saying mean things to her. Yeah, okay. That needs evidence. Jesus, balls in Christ. Because that gets sympathy. The other one didn't exist. That's why I couldn't get her sympathy, because there was no proof. But, you know. What the hell? I'm getting heated. Because she still doesn't get the point. I really hope she gets better. I know what it's like. For a while there, they didn't think I could even have children. My lady parts, at one point, stopped having a period. And they just told me, I don't think you can have kids. And I was like, oh yeah, well, I mean, I'm young. Yeah. I just have a boyfriend. Why would I want to have kids now? They're like, no. Read my lips. I don't think you can have kids. And it took me a while to grasp the concept. So I just looked for a while in their eyes and I said, I don't want to have kids for at least a few years, you know? And that's when it dawned on me that never having kids was not really what I wanted. But you can't change what you know. There's nothing you can change. It's beyond your control. So you make do, you move on. But when I got pregnant with my daughter, I wouldn't return it. I was pretty happy. But I had to tell my doctor that, I'm sorry. I'm pregnant. You were wrong. But after 2 kids, they wanted me to have a hysterectomy. So my junk was broken as hell. Hopefully, your shit gets fixed. You'll probably milk it for a few more months, but hey. You do you. Milk it for as long as you can. As for me, though, I can't listen to you act like you're better than everybody. Milking this. Because I went through the whole thing with my lady problems for a very long time. Some of the times alone. I dealt with it pretty much alone. And I don't want to watch you milk it for every inch it's worth while having you tell everybody how horrible they are. I don't know where you lost your soul. I guess it was with the money. But I hope you get better. It took me a while. But you learn a lot when you're in pain, and you learn a lot more when you do it alone. So learn to rely on yourself. I know Becky's there. I know she said she's helping you do a lot. But I suggest to you learn to rely on yourself. Makes you stronger. I honestly have to say that I was happy to rely on myself. When I had the hysterectomy, I had my family with me a lot. But with all the lady problems before, I learned to rely on myself with the pain and everything. And when the hemorrhagic cyst burst and things like that. I deal with a lot of pain by myself, so make sure you deal with the pain by yourself. Learn how to deal with it mentally and physically by yourself. It makes you a stronger person. Don't let it break you. That's all I can say about that. It can make you break easy. Well, that's all I'm going to say about that. I will talk to you guys later. I have happier things coming this week. And we will see you later. Like, share, subscribe. If you want. If not, I understand. It's because I'm an asshole. But if you don't feel like subscribing, or sharing, don't worry. I'll still be sitting in front of this camera, talking to myself. As per usual. Talk to you guys later. Deuces.